Hello there. Thank you for all the views and all the comments and all the shorts recently. A lot of you are not subscribed, so it would really help YouTube find the correct audience if you do subscribe, and we get more views and more comments, etc. And thank you for sharing your musical journeys with me. It really means a lot to me. Today is an extra video, and we're going through. I've noticed I've gathered a lot of Fat Boy CDs, and these are the Fat Boy CDs. And so it'd be kind of just multi-genre, different genres in here. This one is Elvis, his gospel collection. All the stuff from his three gospel albums are on here. I picked it up in a charity shop for about £2 in Oxfam. They have a good man section in a man cave section in the Oxfam shop. So pop in there and rummage around it. You never know what you can find. All the songs are on there, plenty to choose from, and usually the Elvis gospel stuff very uplifting and puts you in a good mood. Up next is a recent addition to the Fat Boy collection is Bob Dylan at Budokan. And of course, Bob Dylan had his own three gospel albums. Because Elvis had three gospel albums, Bob Dylan did the same. So there you go. And this is a Fat Boy, and it's live at Budokan. An absolutely excellent concert, and I just really enjoyed it. Street Legal is one of my favorite Bob Dylan's studio albums, and a lot of the songs that are on that album are in this concert. I know there's a big box set of Bob Dylan live at Budokan out at the moment, and let me know if you've gotten that. I would be very curious to know if it's any good or not, or is it a little bit too much, because sometimes the box sets can run away with themselves. But there you go. Up next we have the Beatles, the red and the blue album on box set. Do have the Digipack's version of them. I haven't listened to the Digipack's versions yet. There's a few new songs on them. Got this one in Yeovil for 50p. You never know what you find in charity shops. And I also got the blue album on vinyl for 50p at a car boot sale quite a few years ago in Burnham-on-Sea, and the Rugby Club car boot. At the rugby club there, that's where I picked up that album. Just the Fat Boy edition. Well worth having in your collection. And picked this one up on eBay for about £3. And again, just a nice novel thing to have in your collection. Up next is The Doors. Very best of The Doors. Did buy a second version of this, not necessarily the same album. It's the 40th edition version, and its track list is slightly different on it. This one, when I bought it, it said the track skips, and so I played it, and sometimes it skips. Most of the time it doesn't skip, so I just got it for the for the Fat Boy edition, really. So I said I'd pick it up again, and I quite enjoyed this. I had it on album on vinyl back in the day, and I recently saw it actually in Oxfam on vinyl for about 25 quid. So I'm kind of glad I picked up this edition for £2 on CD, and the 40th edition version. Up next we have Pink Floyd and Distant Sound of the Delicate Sound of Thunder. I keep calling this the Distant Sound of Thunder. It's like the Jim Reeves song, so I keep mixing the two titles up. So I'm not too keen on this version, even though I have it. I prefer the remixed version of it. Some of the kind of saxophone playing on a couple of tracks were a little bit off. I don't know whether it was the player or whether it was the recording of it, but it kind of put me off of it a little bit. But they cleaned it up in the remix, so the remix is well worth getting. And it's worth it to have it so I can put it on and compare and contrast. Up next we have Queen. And we have live at Wembley in '86. And fantastic concert. I saw them on this tour in Slane Castle. That video is up on YouTube. Someone is holding a camcorder on the shoulder in the middle of the crowd. Not very good quality, but the concert is up on the Slane Castle concert is up on YouTube, and this of course is an absolutely excellent concert. Up next, one we got in the post yesterday. I had it back in the day. Michael Jackson history again on the Fat Boy, and there's a kind of new album and a compilation album in this, and both are very good and really enjoyable listen to. And again, I saw Michael Jackson back in the day on the Bad tour, and he put on an absolutely fantastic show. Up next we have George Michael, ladies and gentlemen, the very best of George Michael. I actually had this on MIDI disc, believe it or not. I do have a MIDI disc, and I must think about getting that again. Because what I enjoyed about the MIDI discs was the blank MIDI discs, where you could put the CDs onto the MIDI discs. They sounded even better on the MIDI discs. That was my memory of it back in the day. But whether they still are or not, I don't know. So I must get the adapter for the MIDI disc player. It's a portable one that I have, and I must see what way the prices of MIDI discs are on eBay. Do you still have a MIDI disc player? Do you still have a MIDI disc? Let me know in the comments below. And we come to our last little Fat Boy CD. There's no order here. This is not a top 10. This is just me showing you my collection. And it's a New Order Substance 1987. Again, it's cross-genre albums. And this is an absolutely fantastic album. I bought it on vinyl back in the day, and I remember paying something like $10.99. You wouldn't buy that for on vinyl now new anyway, so it'd be something like 50 quid now. And but I got this for 5 quid or something like that in Glastonbury, and it was in the comic shop. So shout out to the comic shop. Paul Chambers in the comic shop in Glastonbury. And that's my top 10 Fat Boy CDs, compilations. I do have the White Album on Fat Boy CD. That was in another video there. And I have the Beatles Anthology on Fat Boy CDs as well. So they're coming out on, I believe they're doing a reissue of the Anthology. So I wonder, will they be bringing them out in digipacks and stuff like that. So we'll see what the new digipack format will be like, or whatever the new format of the Beatles Anthology will be like when it comes out later this year. We're supposed to be getting the Rubber Soul box set, but I think that's being put forward to next year. So thank you for all the views. Thank you for sticking out for the end of this video. We'll be doing another video tomorrow as well, an extra video, and we won't say anything about what that will be, but if you paying attention to the last few videos, there won't be any surprises. So I will leave the cue for there on that one. So again, thank you ever so much for watching my videos, and we will look forward to talking to you again in the next video.